Hello, hello. Welcome, Game Informer readers. Welcome to this special cover reveal for the month of March. My name is Marcus Stewart. I am joined by editor Kyle Hilliard. How are you, sir?
Hello, Marcus. I'm doing well.
Awesome. And I am joined by our wonderful, talented video editor, Alex Van Aken. It's weird for me to introduce you because of being on the GI show. I'm used to the opposite. So
Yeah. Thank
how
you for
are you?
having me. I am doing well. Thank you for having me, Marcus.
Thank you. And yes, it is here. We're gonna announce our next cover. This is very exciting times in just about 5 minutes or so. Uh, we got a lot of really cool features planned in and around this cover. As I see everyone filing into chat right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Hope everyone's having an awesome morning so far. Feel free to spam us with all of your guesses as to what the cover is.
And we just won't react. We'll just like look straight ahead, no nodding or anything.
We'll just do a lot of like very subtle side eyes of like this person thinks that's what that is, huh? But
That
yeah,
came
it's
out 4
exciting.
years ago. Why are they guessing that?
Yeah.
Resident Evil 4.
Again.
The original, the unremake.
I was joking before we started. I was like, have we ever had a game on the cover twice in the sense that it got announced and then changed a ton and then came on the cover again, right? And I was like, man, is Resident Evil 4? Is that the answer to that question? Because we had the original GameCube game. That was before all of our time. And then we had the remake. That's kind of close, right?
That's pretty good. I'm trying to think if we... I was thinking something Halo related, but no, we didn't.
Maybe in the future, someday, if there's like a big Fortnite update and we have Fortnite on the
Oh,
cover.
dude, I would love that.
I mean, it's basically
that. We had Fortnite on the cover like way before it was cool. Arguably, it wasn't cool when we had it on the cover, I would say.
Yeah.
There's an argument to do it again because it's a completely different game.
I know.
Was on that cover. But yeah, also, Alex, this is a big day for you because later today, we teased it out yesterday, but you're going to be dropping this Spelunky documentary that you've been working on for how long now? I feel like
I almost don't want to say. I filmed it a long time ago. I filmed it last spring. It's been a wild year. And then really editing in earnest started about 2.5 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. Like actual editing. Blake and I have been working on it, I guess, since last late April. Is when we filmed it with Derek Yu, who's the creator of Spelunky. And it's coming out today at 12:30 Central. I actually have a link here. It's a YouTube premiere, so people can like sign up and they'll be alerted when it's live. But that's the link right there. I put it in chat. Very excited. I think it's probably the best thing I've ever made. Well, maybe not. It's not. It's funny. The doc is all about like how Derek Yu, who, if people who don't know, Derek Yu is, made this game in 2008 called Spelunky. Remade it in HD for the early Xbox 360, Xbox Live Arcade days. It was a popular game then. And then, slowly over the years, the series, there's a sequel. Series has amassed millions of players, and it's just one of those indie game success stories that kind of defined like the early 2010s. So we went with Derek, and we wanted to hear what he thought about the term perfect kind of being synonymous with his work at this point, because Spelunky has been lauded as perfect by places like headlines from Polygon, Eurogamer. He wrote a boss fight book and boss fight books in the description. It's like how was the perfect game made? And it's kind of him wrestling with that term while also exploring a real life cave. We thought we would
light trespassing in there is what, right?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Light. It's fine. It's light.
Yeah. It was a public place. We just weren't sure if the trail was open.
Right.
Because there may have been a fence in place. But we weren't the only ones who trespassed, if it were the case.
I mean, not all fences mean don't. It might have been a decorative fence.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's for sure a thing. Decorative fence. But yeah, we went on this hike with Derek Yu and talked to him about his game while exploring caves, which is the theme of the game, Spelunky. If the name doesn't give it away, and it's a really cool 17-minute documentary. It's coming out today at 12:30. Again, I'll post the link in chat. I'm really excited about it. Good morning,
please
Jesse
go watch it.
Vitelli
It's
in
very
chat.
good.
And for those wondering, Spelunky is not the cover story. I saw someone ask because they came in like mid conversation.
Yeah, we got about
no.
2.5 minutes to go before we reveal. So is that hobo hiker man? Yeah.
I will tease a little bit. This is one of those covers I really want. I just moved into my new apartment. I really love this cover, like on a poster, like right here, or right here.
The art is fantastic. And Kyle, you wrote this, and you're going to be talking about it in greater detail in a few minutes. But this is a Kyle Hilliard joint. I believe the cover actually says that in the bottom if you magnify it.
Yeah, and I was insistent on that.
You've done, apparently that's a thing that you added to your contract when you came back. That's is right. That every cover story that you write specifically has to say a Kyle Hilliard joint.
And our editor-in-chief Matt Miller was like, I guess so. If it's sure.
Oh man, but yeah, I'm super excited about this one. We're about a minute away from revealing
30
it.
seconds actually. Yeah.
30 seconds. That is half of what I just said.
Press the buttons and pull the cranks on the back end of the website. Make sure this goes.
Right. I know that's
right.
That's the thing. I kind of set it and forget it, right, to go live and everything. So I'm doing the stream. So hopefully it all goes live and everything. Hopefully I didn't break anything.
We'll find out live.
All right, you guys ready? About
it went
10
fine
seconds
last
here.
time.
All right,
yes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Cover reveal. Boom. It's the indie issue.
Boom.
Featuring Sea of Stars. And Marcus, you teased it a little bit. I freaking love this art. Like, honestly, like one of my favorite covers. The artist is
hand-drawn,
Bryce Coe. Yes, hand-drawn. Bryce Coe is like senior concept artist at Sabotage Studios, and I love it, man. The cover is so dang good. It's so good. Yeah, and I played about 8 hours of Sea of Stars the from the beginning. Played the first 8 hours and talked to the studio and the musicians and the artists, and so that's it. And then we'll also reveal here. We do the gold cover as well, which is like this special edition of the magazine that you can't purchase. We give them away occasionally, but the artist did a completely separate cover, and here it is. Here's the gold cover, which is like, my God, we got like two just like fantastic covers. It's so crazy that Bryce Coe, amazing artist. They're both fantastic. Both covers.
This is my favorite cover in a long time.
Yeah, it just looks so good.
And
Sea of Stars, very cool game. Really enjoyed what I played, and we'll have the digital version of the issue will go live a little bit later today. Mm-hmm. God, I don't know off the top of my head how many pages it is, but we got a lot on Sea of Stars, exclusive art, all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, we also got, we're calling it the indie issue as well.
Right.
We've got a big section where we highlight, I believe, 30 upcoming indie games that we're most excited about as a staff. So excited for people to get free to that. There's also, as always, a ton of really awesome features in there. There's one least feature that I'm particularly proud of that I wrote.
Dude, yeah.
Going to, when I was in Japan last fall, pretty much visited Kabukicho, which is the inspiration for Kamurocho and the Yakuza / Like a Dragon series, with the author of Tokyo Vice, Jake Adelstein, and writing a feature about the history of the Yakuza and just the history of that area, the very dark history of that. Yeah, pretty much like the real life Kabukicho. So that's in there. A lot of awesome reviews, of course, previews, and I'm super psyched for this issue. Again, Sea of Stars, I'm pumped for. I love The Messenger. For those that don't know, this is an RPG prequel to the Messenger, which is the
heavily
sort of like-
inspired by Chrono Trigger and other RPGs of that era.
Yeah, and they released that demo. What was it, last month on Switch?
Yes, yeah. There's a playable demo. I know it's on Switch at the very least. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was awesome. I played through that thing, and once I found out it was going to be in the cover, it's like, oh, I'm excited to learn more about this game, and I've read it, of course.
Yeah,
but yeah,
I mean, one of
the
the nicest things I can say about the game is I played the first 8 hours, so I played well beyond what was available in that demo, and
Right.
like I'm frankly mad that I had to stop and like have to wait until it fully releases to see what happens next. So, then a couple other features we have in there. We have a feature all about the Australian game development scene from Sarah Thwaites. Yep. And
I actually met Sarah at Gamescom. Before I'd never met Sarah before. I met her through a mutual friend. And very nice person, very funny person. We went to like a puppeteer bar where you put coins in and these puppets dance to the jukebox music. That's my first experience with Sarah Thwaites. And then I learned that she was writing for us. And I was like, oh, I know that person.
It's the puppet. We went to the puppet thing.
Yeah. She's got a great piece on the Australian game dev scene.
Yeah, that was a cool feature because that was really eye-opening, where I didn't realize several of my favorite indie games of recent memory were Australian made.
Yeah,
I had no clue until reading that feature. So,
Wesley LeBlanc also went to Amsterdam to sort of it's this interesting feature about Kerbal Space Program 2 and sort of about the community of Kerbal Space Program 2 that I like a lot. What are some other ones?
Yeah, he went to the European Space Agency.
Yeah.
Oh,
he went to space.
He went.
Okay, that part's not true. But.
Yeah, let's don't lie. And then from Aidan Moore, we have a piece all about demakes, people who take like modern contemporary games and are demaking them. And then just a ton of other stuff. Like Marcus mentioned, we have this big indie feature in there. It's going to be a good issue, and it'll be available digitally later today. But yeah, here I'm going to throw up that main image again, just to everyone to look at that. Just fantastic art. They just like knocked it out of the park. It's so fantastic. The art's really good. But yeah, the indie issue, Sea of Stars. That's our new cover. Anything else you guys want to plug or pitch or anything?
I'll plug. We mentioned the Spelunky stuff. The documentary going live today. If you can guess, it's going to be a month of a lot of really, really cool indie features, specifically this Spelunky documentary. I think I can tease that I've decided that the rest of our Making Mina videos will be coming out this month as part of this issue. So if you liked Making Mina, the first part, which showed like the making of Mina the Hollower and like from the origins of that game up until the Kickstarter. These videos are going to be less narrative focused and more like behind the scenes. Take a look at Alec Faulkner building out a level in Mina and just like the real, in-depth stuff. If you want that, we're going to have that. Double Fine. I think I can announce that we went to San Francisco last fall and interviewed Double Fine about the 10-year anniversary of the Double Fine Adventure Kickstarter for Broken Age, and we talked to them about what a decade, what that means a decade later, and we shot it at Red's Bar. If you've watched Double Fine Adventure, then you know the significance that bar has to the team. It was all this like very evening lit outside interview, roundtable discussion sort of thing. That's going to be going up this month. We got a lot of cool stuff. And of course, we have Sea of Stars videos as well. We're going to be showing off some never before seen Sea of Stars. Yeah, new gameplay. We've got a really cool feature that I don't want to spoil yet. That Kyle and I are working on about the game. That kind of is from one of our interviews. But yeah, it's going to be a really awesome month on the YouTube channel. YouTube.com/Game Informer. Subscribe if you haven't, so you don't miss one of those.
Yeah. And with that, I think we'll bring this cover reveal to a close. So thanks for watching, everyone. Shout out to Sabotage Studios for working with us on this cover. Thanks, Kyle and Alex, for joining me. Excited to see what you two roll out throughout the month. And as we mentioned before, the digital issue will be live later today, and it should be hitting mailboxes within the coming weeks. So until next time, guys, subscribe to the Twitch channel, hang out, visit the Game Informer Discord, which is what your subscription gets you.
Yeah.
And super great. And until next time, guys, enjoy the rest of your day and keep an eye on the issue. See you later.